Hello, I'm Pete Muehlenkamp. I teach government and law studies here at Sycamore High School. I have a whole bunch of questions here about me. Here we go. What is your most embarrassing moment? I'm sure during pledgeship, when I was becoming a Sigma Chi at Wisconsin, there were plenty of embarrassing moments. So there was about 10 or 12 of them I can think of while I was a pledge. So that was probably it. Who is my favorite president of the United States and why? It would be a toss-up between Franklin Delano Roosevelt and Kennedy. Roosevelt guiding us through World War II and through the Great Depression, two very, very tough times in our history. And then Kennedy, the promise of a new generation and the big changes he made in terms of it's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. I love that attitude. So, toss up there. Next question. There's three questions here. What do you think about patriotism? Oh, I just kind of answered that. I think patriotism is more of what you can do for your country and your community and how you can help others. I think that's what patriotism is. And helping others also includes helping your country. Can I have extra credit for this? The answer is no. That's an easy one. What kind of music do I like? It's hard for me not to like music or a song. It's very hard for me to like or not like something. The only music I don't like would be hardcore rap in which they're cussing. I really don't like that music. I do like rap, I like country, rock and roll, classical, really just about anything. Why are you always hitting the table? Sometimes you make me scared. For emphasis, those are the people right by the front of the room. That's funny. Yes, emphasis. Whatever I'm emphasizing, make sure you write that down. Did your friends really used to call you Melly back in college? Yes. Melly is because my last name is Muehlenkamp, but those Wisconsin people did not pronounce it correctly. Plus, back then, there was a singer called John Cougar Mellencamp, and so they called me Muehlenkamp. They thought that was my name. Seriously thought that was my name. They just couldn't pronounce that name. There's been a lot of mispronunciations about my name. So, it was Muehlenkamp, got shortened to Melly. What is 521 plus 397? Well, that's kind of easy. That's 918. Math skills on display. What is my favorite thing about Sycamore High School? Favorite thing? It's a toss-up between the students and the staff. It really is. I love the people I work with. My students have been fantastic, respectful. They're open to learning. They're excited about learning. That's pretty cool. And the administration, my bosses. What's your favorite meal? Seafood, particularly lobster, shrimp, and crab. That's my favorite. What inspired you to be a government teacher or a teacher in general? When I was going through college, I did not think I was going to be a teacher. In fact, I thought I was going to be a doctor. I struggle with chemistry. I really struggle with chemistry. So I bailed out on being a doctor. I kind of lost interest because of chemistry, which is really kind of a shame. So I was always had in the back of my mind maybe teaching. I love being around students and the subject matter. I love social studies, and I was also able to be involved in baseball. And so the idea of being around social studies and baseball led me to teaching and being around kids. And I think for most people going into teaching, they like the subject or the sports also, and then they learn to appreciate the students. What is my favorite word? Expeditiously. When did your obsession with the Polo Ralph Lauren brand begin? Never. My wife bought me those shirts. Did you play sports in high school? Yes, I played baseball. Played for Coach Shrimpton. Coach Shrimpton still is teaching here. How did you feel about the upcoming baseball season for the A's? Very excited about it. Very excited. Can't wait. We start in 11 days. And I've been counting down those 11 days just about every day. Last one. This is it. Why did you always hit the table with your hand? Doesn't it hurt you? No. No. Again, it's for emphasis. And whenever I hit that table, that should be a clue. Write this down.